Hello there, everyone. How is that even possible? Welcome back to some more Let's Play the Void. We apparently have 241 out of 240 gold in our Nerva. That should not be possible. In the last cycle, we had filled Ellie's second heart. And we exposed some of the color awaiting us here in the wall. We also visited the wall for the first time in the last episode as well. And the same with Hump. We also visited Worm, and I can't remember. I think we might have visited Twist, or maybe we didn't. But we began visiting these other locations looking for hearts. And I think we found at least one more. Well, we found two more hearts, actually, but we were only able to get one of them within Worm.
I will bring you luck.
Worm seems to have another gigantic monster in it that reminds me of a purple worm. A Dozen of Dragons creature of terrifying length and power. It looks like a very fast-moving, toothy-mouthed worm of some sort, and it looks like it was feeding on the gorillas in that area. On that note, it looks like the gorillas were respawning in that area as well. So I'm guessing that at some point we will be tasked to destroy that thing in a similar fashion to how we defeated the pangolin. Uda actually told us this is the result of our wasted use of color, since we don't know what color is used for yet. But Uta would be incorrect. We know what we're supposed to do with color now. Our task is apparently going to be to choose a sister and ascend her. Which I'm going to assume means filling her third and fourth hearts?
I will bring you luck.
We might have to fill every sister's second or third heart first before we can fill the fourth heart of a sister. So I'm not quite sure what's involved yet. But that's what color is going to be used for. And Uta even told us this earlier on back in Heathen, when she said that what's the use of color. No other sisters are going to be created. But it can also be used to ascend sisters, so maybe Uta doesn't know what the colors are used for. Yeah, let's go with that. Shut up, Uta. You're a beautiful sister, but you also don't know what you're talking about all the time. Anyway, we saw another heart as well over in Hump. The mine over at Una's, the exact polar opposite part of the map from where we are at the moment, but we couldn't get it. Trying to climb up to reach it results in us being phased out of that chamber. This makes me think there's either a glyph we currently have that can get it, and I don't know what that would be, or we will find it, a glyph to get it, in the form of some sort of like levitate or something of the sort, which is what I'm guessing we'll have to do. And that, everyone, is the current situation. Alright, so what are we doing next? So, well, I think we need to run over to Morridge and or Hull, where I might have grown some color. And to do that, we'll need to go to Ellie's, as I think that's the fastest way for us to get there. So let's leave this location, speed to Ava, get over to Ellie, and then run over to Yanni and Hull as quick as we can. If I did grow color there, I'm going to want it. Okay, so what we're good. Let's drop out of here. And quick save. Because I want to... Okay, yeah, we did. Crimson, silver, and what is that? Amber is over here. Looks like there's still a little bit left over here, too, in Morridge, over at Una's. Oh, and okay. Notice that this place still has silver in it? this would mean that there is another silver vein here. But I didn't see it. I don't know where it is. So I'm just going to leave it here. Maybe the brother can take it. If he walks in here and doesn't take it, though, maybe he'll be unable to do that. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't think I'll be back in this area tomorrow. All right. So we have we have tons of gold, a good amount of emerald. I'm looking down because I see Echo here in Ava's chamber. Uh-oh. I see Warden moving out of his chamber, which means he's probably going to Hull, and we need to get that color before he does. But that's a huge distance. So if we're going to do that, we're going to have to spend quite a bit of color to do it. And darn it, Echo. I have color for you, but I really want gold in me too. Let's put gold in us. In case we bump into Echo, quite literally. And we'll give her violet. We have a ton of violet still in our Nerva, and we can feed her violet and some silver to fill her second heart. Oh my god, Tim, please put the color in the correct hearts. All right, there we go. Okay. Oh, and Echo's gone? Or is her symbols merged onto Ava's at the moment? She's gone. Okay, so she left. If we do see her in the future, we'll make sure to give her some color. You know, we're here at Ava's, so why don't we stop in and say hello to Best Sister? And we'll give her color. And of course, I just took this out of my hearts. Do I have a 50 heart? And she wants amber and violet, and I need to make some room because we have too much violet in our Nerva. So why not feed her some? This is probably not needed and or required. But you know what? I'd rather give it to a sister than just let it expire. So let's give her like another 100 violet.
You're losing.
Well, if it isn't the new brother, you're quite a specimen. Have you come to replace my whaler? To own me? Consume my flesh? Like hell you will. Get out. You no longer serve me. Go at each other's throats while you learn who's a spirit and who's alive. I'm on my way. Color is already filling me, preparing me to rise to the surface. When I arrive, I'll turn that world into a fairy tale and launch a golden age that will cause angels to envy people. Now go and tell your pals to free me, and be quick about it. Or you can do it yourself, if you're not too scared. Timid thing.
Wow, she is super aggressive. I love her. She did refer to us as a brother. I don't recall seeing quotes around that statement, but we can check that in the dialogue log when we're done here. I think even though that was quite a statement to make, very haughty, very prideful, very sure of herself, I'm still standing in front of her, and I might as well give her some violet, especially because Echo's gone at the moment. So let's give her 100 violet. It means that I can put 100 violet in me at some later point during this cycle, in case we're running out of any other limpa we can use. We'll get to see some sort of cool animation for her today too. Oh, armpits. Yeah, the camera with Ava really wants you to notice that she is very sensual. The other sisters do not act as such, except for Ira. The music for her, the jazz. No, that puts it. That makes her. Us speaking with her a little more. Well, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make it more dangerous to go and watch her animation. It's just that makes when you see her leaning back and it's playing the music that was playing, it's hard to anticipate how you're supposed to react to that, other than notice her feminine qualities. Okay, so now we go to Ellie. We're also running low on azure, so we're going to want to grow some azure someplace. Oh, this is a bit awkward. So the only girl who is... Well, no, Ola's allergic, effectively, to azure. We can go back to memory and grow another tree there at the end of this cycle. We need to be very quick at this, because Warden's going to be here very soon, and we definitely want the color that we grew here, which is why you see me using 20 color to move us around. I took the gold out of me, right? I did. Okay, good. Oh, it's gold we have over here. Okay, that works out. Was he going here? Oh! The Darkness Reservation had a ton of color in it. We hadn't even been here. It's too late. It's being raided by that brother. This is getting really tricky. The brothers are draining quite a bit of color at these locations. Which is also, by the way, a bit weird. We've been talking lately about how the game's a bit contradictory with a great deal of its statements. I don't mean to really draw your attention to these things as a way to point out problems, but it is odd. The brothers are supposed to consume only what's required, not everything, just enough. But they're consuming every drop of color from these locations when they get there. Every drop up to the last one is taken from a location if they can get it. They leave none of it behind. So at this point, I need to consider where I'm going to be at the beginning of the next cycle. I think I'm going to be near memory. And if that's the case, then we should probably grow more color at Ayers. It's being drained right now from darkness there. But we haven't been to darkness, or I have it written down as Lena is the name of it. So we should visit those locations today and look for hearts. 165 silver here. It's all going to go. And I can't hold all that. By it's all going to go, I mean once Warden gets here, he's going to drain every drop of that silver. Unless I want to trap this location. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's try to hold as much all of this that we can. There's 12 left. I'll let Warden take that 12, and we'll just use some silver to move us around. I suppose this is as good a chance as any to take a peek at our glyphs really quick. Donor.
Magnet. This glyph creates a flying golem out of animated soil and rocks. The magnet golem is able to attract heavy objects and hold onto them for a period of time. The more color the golem is charged with, the heavier the object it can attract and the longer it can hold the object.
Can this grab the heart that we saw? I got the impression it's short range. It like shows up in front of us. It like raises and hovers a little bit, and then it draws everything into it based on the tutorial, which I can't show you guys because of what the tutorial shows all of us. But I got the impression the hearts are like some sort of incorporeal thing, and this wouldn't work on a heart. So I don't think this is what I used to get the heart from Hump. Bait attracts small creatures. Repulse is... Oh, that's kind of neat. Repulse is the opposite of magnet. I like that. Expose. Wasp. These are attack glyphs. They won't bring something to me.
Ritual. The ritual creates a small beacon from revived dead roots.
No, that's triangulate.
Hysteric. This...
No, that's a nova attack, like a lightning nova. Nothing else here looks like it's supposed to work on that heart at Hump, so we're probably missing the heart. Maybe it is magnet? We could try that if, like, in another 2 or 3 cycles, we haven't found another heart. We have the Lympha. We could try it this time. Oh my god, wow. Well, we were running low on Lympha. I said Lympha, I meant Nerva. We have the Nerva to try to cast a few spells. We were running low on Nerva, but that is no longer the case. Look at, we just filled out, thanks to this particular place, our gold, violet, and silver is all filled. Maybe we should grow an emerald here. You know what? Let's do that. We'll grow an emerald tree here. Oh. You're going to want inspiration in you, Tim. I mean, we have some inspiration in us already. But we'll want a little more.
You will die because of this.
And we'll also die if we don't do it. Actually, technically, brothers, we definitely die if we don't do it. That lets us claim and consume that. Actually, you know what? We can hold this 100 silver in our Lympha. So screw Warden. He won't get a single drop of that silver. Where'd I grow that? Okay. So now we want to go to darkness. Oh wow, we're gonna... Wow. Oh, darkness. I want to visit darkness and Lena because we haven't been there yet. I guess we could go there tomorrow and just double back to Twist and explore that location and maybe poke about Worm a little more. But I do want to visit the location we haven't been to yet. So Twist, Lena, darkness. I think we go to Ira. Yeah, we'll go to Ira. We could definitely work on her second heart as well, because we definitely have enough gold. She wants amber and gold. And we shouldn't need to spend as much to move us around. Oh! This place is not yet touched. Oh no, it is being touched. It's being drained. Crap. Okay, it's being drained. I guess if we go there and we see that it's still being drained, we can see if we're allowed in there, but I don't think we will be allowed to do so. Since we're in this area, we might as well stop by and take what little drops of color we left here. Ah, good. We could use more azure. We're going to want to grow an azure tree in memory tomorrow. Today. This way we can pluck it tomorrow. I guess we can also start, Tim, because you don't have much azure. Keep some of it in your lympha at this moment. Now keep converting that silver, Tim. You can use silver to move yourself around. Take a little more crimson. Do we want... I plan to be over at Ola's, so that means Ira, Ola, and Ima should have trees grown if I want to get the most lympha out of them tomorrow. You know, one of the sisters, Ira, did mention that, or was inquisitive to ask, or inquired? Made a statement that we only care about the sisters in order to access those chambers so we can continue to grow color.
The color of your power and the fame.
And feed on what we've grown. And she's wrong in that that's not the only reason why we're doing it. We're doing this so that we can actually feed the sisters, gain the mobility that we needed, and now to gain color so we can feed the sisters and find who we want to ascend. I guess it's Ola that you're supposed to ascend? Or Oli? But on that... I keep messing up the names. But on that same note, though... we could probably choose any sister that we wanted to. So we're going here. So let's get our butts over there. I'm gonna move a bit more slowly now so that we don't have 75 azure in us. Okay, so let's see what happens if we walk in here and there's a brother feeding here already.
We'll talk later about what I have seen here.
Oh, we can talk to the brothers. So he's seen the color that we grew. He used to like us. And now he doesn't. Okay. Well, and we're not allowed to take any of the color from here either. And we can't even walk in there. There's a little bit of color in memory still. So, let's go there. Echo. I don't see her. Oh, we're almost out of color. We can't hold all that, Tim. But we can move all of the crimson here. And we'll use more silver to let us move around.
I'm scared. Why aren't you coming?
That's Ola. Ola, we're right at your place. But I want to go here first. We'll beat Tyrant here, that's for sure. This place got raided yesterday. Oh, wow. 45 blue. Azure. Yeah, we needed that. That's good. And we want to grow another one of those here. I guess we should do that right now. Yeah, I guess we should do that right now. So let's take all the color here first. We'll grow an azure tree here.
I will teach you discipline. Don't fear death. There is no death in the void.
Then we fill ourselves up with violet. Keep converting the crimson. We definitely don't want our sister to be hurt. So we'll go ahead and put more silver in us. And then we'll grow an azure tree. Oh yeah, it's the same tree that's over in Yanni's. Exactly the same. There's probably some meaning upon why some of these are like mirrored. Or they look the same, but there's something else about them that makes them slightly different. Right? Yanni's graveyard is in, like, it's clear. There's no fog here, but it's night. It's dark. That might reflect Yanni's opinion upon what she saw when she reached the upper limit. And as for Ola, or Ole, her area is foggy. She doesn't see, maybe this represents the fact that she doesn't see as far, or can't. And both are graves. One because maybe Yanni almost died, and number two because Ola is dying, or she was born to effectively be our sister and then die? Or we're supposed to die to ascend her.
You are one step closer to death.
95 azure. Amber could be used here too, I suppose. By used here, I mean we could probably grow an amber tree, as we could use more amber in our Nerva. But you know what? I think we'll go back to Ima's and we'll grow a amber tree there instead. We're going to be amongst these three sisters for tomorrow. Okay, so we could also grow a violet tree at Ima's and continue to let more violet get out of us and give even more violet to Ola. Let's do that. We'll give Ola some of our gold and some of our violet. We have plenty of gold that we can not worry about growing a new tree today. We'll want to get rid of silver. That's a third heart of Ellie, or finding Echo. Whenever I hear that giggle, I think, or that laughter, I think it's Echo someplace around. I think I'm correct, and that is a signifier for her. Oh, we still want more azure. Oh, I ran out of all the azure that was in me. Okay. Okay, so let's leave, go back to Ola, and begin working on her third heart. We'll give her 100 violet and 100 gold, I think. I think that's what we'll do. Maybe tomorrow we'll fill her third heart, and we'll see what happens upon doing that. It would be interesting if, as Ola gets harmed, her actual chamber here is what suffers. And you get monsters walking around inside this area. So it's going to be 100 gold and 100 silver. Silver, 100 violet. And we should still have enough violet that we can grow a tree over in Ema's today. I really love the piano for her. Right, she stood up from the window last time, too. Hello. Oh, what the heck was that? Let's just take a quick peek. One more time. Frost and Trust. Yep, we are good. Oh, what? She wants gold and violet, right? Gold and violet. That's weird. Did I not select it?
I don't understand you. But don't leave me, please. I need to see you all the time.
Aww. She did some crazy things on that swing. She was able to rotate the swing like completely around without it getting twisted. Those are metal bars on the swing that she has. And 100 violet.
Did you know that all it takes to see color is to believe in color? But to use it properly, you must pay close attention to it, always. See how much happiness you bring us.
Maybe that's why the brothers can see color, but not anything else, because they believe in it. It was what helped them get out of the nightmare? I suspect that the brothers, so if the sisters represent an idea or some sort of inspiration or imagination, that the brothers represent harsh. I'm going to use the word criticism, but that's not quite correct. The mocking or doubts that would plague that aspect. So, if you're working on, say, a board game, for example, something that you want to create and bring to life, you would have doubts about balance or the fun of the game or the writing of the tutorial in it or something of the sort. And so the brothers represent not constraints. Second-guessing yourself and what you're doing. Feelings of ineptitude. Or maybe failure. And worried about such. Okay. Our next stop will be Ima's, and I think the plan there will be to grow a violet tree. Now that we've used so much gold, we could also grow a gold tree there. So we grew an Azure and Ola's. We'll go to Ima's and grow there. And let's convert all of these colors. In addition to the happiness that we bring to the sisters, or Ola sounds like in particular, she's so happy when she sees us. The piano that plays for her also, it sounds very happy. The chords or tones are not sad. I like that, as opposed to, say, with Nameless, where they're strange. As if they're being warped underwater for where she is located. But they also give them power. Ava is feeling very, much more confident in what she's going to be doing. Reminds me a little bit about the end of Pathologic. I forget the matron's name now. For the group the Bachelor sides with. But she was that way with how she viewed, with her confidence growing as the days went by. And it just occurs to me that he might be down in this area by tomorrow. So I will want to be here last. Will be exactly where we started at this episode, at the beginning of the next one too. Let's double back here now that I no longer am rushing to grab the color out of memory, and we'll visit... I have this part down as Lena, so let's go visit that location. Lemna is the name of it. We won't have... Oh, hold on. We won't have time to make it here unless I spend quite a bit of color to rush. I think we'll still give it a try. So this is my first time here, so we should be on the lookout for hearts. Okay, and I immediately see a boss meter over on the right. So there's something nasty here. Holy crap! Wow! It's a lot like the worm. Okay. Okay, well, I can already see what we're supposed to do here. Should we do it? We haven't been tasked to do it. So I think we won't do it at the moment. I am just gonna go on a limb and suggest that we need to web the birds, the eye wings, so that this thing eats them. Because we saw it come out of the ground there to devour something. I like the music here too. I really like this. You know what? Why not hurt it?
That's how life slips away.
You broke a taboo.
It'll give us an excuse to spend color.
You broke a taboo.
And we'll enchant one more eye wing. Let's get that one.
Drop. That's how life slips away.
I am assuming, of course, that they... Oh, I should have put more silver in me, Tim. You only have... Oh, 50 is not so bad. And this is Ira's realm, where I might not even fill her second heart. We'll see. Maybe we will kill this. We have the Lympha to do it, and it gives me an excuse to convert more of our... Lympha. We have the Nerva to do it. And it would give me an excuse to burn more of this up for a nobler cause than just letting it sift into the void. But so far, it hasn't grabbed any of them, so maybe it's a different... Maybe we actually wasted all this color. Let's not get... Actually, I've just talked myself out of infecting another one. There we go. Oh, holy crap! That was amazing! It ate when we actually put the emerald on. The only one we did that with, and it lost about a third of its life. Holy crap! We put like 50 color in that emerald, too. Okay, yeah. So let's keep going. This is what we're supposed to do. Why not do this now while we're here?
You will die because of this.
What are we in, by the way? Some sort of well or cistern?
Drop by drop. That's how life slips away.
I like this one better than the pangolin, if only because this is a bit more tricky where we have to stand. Oh, I love the eye staring at us as it eats that thing. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love the art in this game so much. Oh, it's so weird. So weird. We have 3 more enchanted. I don't see any others. Oh, nope, there's another one. 2 more.
You will die because of this.
It just occurs to me that we are likely to get a color piñata if we do this. You know, a part of me wishes that I never saw the boss swoosh, because I wouldn't have realized that we were in potential danger until that showed up. But once it did... Oh, but are all the bosses going to be done like the same thing? Do we use web for all of them? The worm looks like we're supposed to do that with the gorillas. It's the one we didn't enchant. I'm guessing that if we go into the mud, that it could rise up directly under us to eat us. So let's... I am tempted to try it, but I can't quick save the game in here. Oh, I'm guessing they have to kind of fly low. Maybe we can... Maybe we're supposed to bring them down here. We have 3 left. It's at half its hit points. It ate, I think, 4 without color. It's eaten 3? Or 4 with color in it. This might do the damage we need. I'm at 100% anger. Come on, I wings, I'm here, I'm delicious. is so amazing. This world reminds me of like the Xenoclash world a little bit, with how strange things are in it. Let's think. What can I talk about while we're doing this? So something unrelated, but might... Yeah, whatever. We'll talk about something random while we're waiting. So when I was really young, the music here reminds me of it just slightly as well. Like, I must have been like maybe 8 at the time. I was terrified of this one album cover that my father had for one of his records. The record was... That's so cool. The record was from a band called the Moody Blues, and the records was In Search of the Missing Chord. The imagery on the record was that on the left there was a skull, and on the right there was a womb with a baby in it. It was very dark and twisted, the imagery. In between these two things, there was like a man in a robe, like meditating or something, and in a beam of light that shone up between the skull and womb, there were these faces that would end up coming up to like a sun with a bunch of arms and hands that extended from it. Well, hopefully that last one will do the damage we need, because if not, then this well, hopefully the boss will keep its life meter. Anyway, the imagery was really disturbing, but wasn't necessarily scary. And this game, the reason I'm bringing it up, because this game reminds me a little bit of that. It's uncanny, some of this, but not like a horror game way. The worm, that was fantastic. And unlike this spot, or with Pangolin, we're gonna have to, like, be right in its tunnels. So, that's gonna be fun. Oh, I wonder if we're supposed to be running around down in the marsh to make it leap up to try to bite us, but instead it bites... Still alive. All right. Okay, well, then we'll have to come back here tomorrow and hope it's still hurt. If it's not, this was fun to watch anyway, and we'll have to make up for it then. And by make up for it, I mean we'll have to grow a bunch of color and try this again. We'll have to be faster if it's still not hurt at drawing the web spells. Okay, 22 seconds left. Let's get back over into Ima's realm. Oh, although apparently I was indeed distracted. Because I've used a bunch of color now. I kind of want another crimson tree now too, but we're not going to have that. Oh, come on, game. Okay, let's try two things. Over to the garden. And we will try to find that other vein. Oh, Tim, you're almost right. These trees are about to go... Oh! Some of these trees... Okay, right. We put some of these trees into their withering cycle now. But we should still have enough trees down here to grow at least, like, 2 more. let's... No, you want that in you at the moment, Tim, so that you can grow trees here. You're going to grow a crimson tree, so you can spend crimson here. So you can leave that crimson in you, because you're going to spend quite a bit of it here. I'm guessing, based upon what Trumpeter said, that trees don't generally bloom like this unless they're fed. Saplings and little insects, or the fireflies, the moles, are what they claim, generally.
You're wasting your soul.
You will die because of this.
Hopefully within 10 seconds, whoever that is isn't able to reach this spot for the next cycle. And now we'll go back to the wall and look for that other silver vein there. Tim, did you... Stop! No, I don't grow ashore here. Not here. Alright, everyone. So, we stop where we started in this mine. Where on earth is the last vein? Unless there isn't a third vein, and the color here just represents the fact that there'll be more here tomorrow. But I didn't think it worked that way, because when we fully drain the trees, there's no more color on the color summary screen. You guys will have to tell me if you saw it, and I didn't. I mean, that one small silver vein was really difficult to see. And silver's the only color that's here. That's a vein we're already draining down there. I'm thinking there's nothing like far away from us on the other side of this quarry. But I suppose we could have something out there. It would be tricky to get it. We'd have to aim quite precisely and accurately to hit. Well, both they mean the same thing, Tim, just about. You say that, game, but I don't think any color's back here tomorrow. Nothing glowing on the middle section. Nothing glowing here that I see. That's not a vein. That's just a little bit of light on the wall. I don't see it. I do not see it. It's not inside this edifice either. No, nothing. I don't see the third one. So maybe I'm just wrong about how mines work. We will check all along that ridge. Though I can probably do it just from here. No, that's not pulsing, which is what it should be doing if that was a color vein. Alright guys, well we've been pretty thorough. If it's here, I don't see it. But the thing about mines is from my prior times getting to cycle 14, they've been really difficult to find, even when I know they're there. The tutorial mine at the Pharynx was, sometimes I couldn't find all 3 veins until I'd spent, like, easily 10, 15 minutes scouring the walls to find the glows. So it wouldn't surprise me that I am missing it. I don't see it. So, I guess it gets to stay here for the rest of the game. Alright, well, let's just go back and wait for the cycle to end now. Thank you guys for watching. And once we hit cycle 15, I mean, technically at 98 seconds in this cycle, that was the farthest I had ever been in the game. So, we're about to see stuff that is brand new now. I didn't grow a whole lot of gold trees. Don't convert all that color. And I think before we end this session, we'll quickly check if the gigantic creature is still hurt. So let's go. Sorry, just one more check. No, there is no third vein. Okay. Alright, guys. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll hopefully see you in the next one. There's no life bar on it, so maybe it's fine. That's gonna suck.
Violent. Violent.
Alright, everyone. Well, thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.